Hi gang, Rob here. It's the evening of 2 December 2013. Just a short video for you all tonight. I just have to show you this because it's so cool. A knife in for sharpening from a customer of mine named Josh. And of course you recognize the box, don't you? It is a Large Sebenza 21, but something special. Do you see what I see? Yeah. It's a Tanto 21 with a Bucky blue lanyard and blue spacer bead. I believe this is a True North Knives exclusive. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're very sharp. All Chris Reeve knives. I beg to differ. This one made February 23rd, 2012. And I believe, yeah, Josh bought this from True North Knives just last week, so it's been around for a while. And of course it is S35 VN, 58 to 59 RC as usual. Let's see what else we got in the box here. The usual suspects. Warranty card. Chris Reeve Knives sticker. Probably can't see that, it's white. And an Allen wrench. The Allen wrench, of course, loose from its Scotch tape binding because I had to use it. This knife was drop shipped to me by Josh from True North Knives. On its way to him, it's brand new, and he wanted it to be, better take off the wedding ring, don't want to scratch it. He wanted it to be kind of as good as it could be before it got to him. And so he had me do an action tune on it and also sharpen the main edge. I did polish the Tanto for him, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But first let's take a look at that gorgeous lanyard and blue bead. And just take a sweep down the beautiful blasted titanium. Nothing new here. But now let's look inside. Are you ready for this, guys? Look at that. I've seen a lot of pimp Tanto jobs on Sebenzas, and I really don't like many of them. This blade appears to start as a standard Chris Reeve clip point, but then at the factory, the edge is modified, and what you see as the Tanto tip is all convex all the way to the cutting edge and very nicely done. Not normally a Tanto guy, but I really kind of like this one. Now the polish on the tip wasn't quite what it is now. I didn't try to undo the satin from the factory, but I did polish the edge. It's razor sharp for as obtuse as it is. And then on the main cutting edge, I applied a 15-degree secondary bevel. And notice how not broad that is. A pretty thinly ground Sebenza, which I really like. And then finished it off with just an 18-degree micro bevel per side. And it's pretty tiny. This cutting edge is really thin and it's really sharp. Let's shred a little Natchez Shooter Supply catalog paper. Josh, if you're watching, here's what you're going to get in a few days. I don't even hardly hear that going through the paper. This thing's freaking scary. Scary. That's awesome. I just think that is cool. I don't normally like it, as I said, when people start hacking up Sebenza blades, but they did this one at the factory, so I guess they're entitled. And Josh, I think you got a really pretty knife. Lockup on this one is pretty normal, maybe just a touch past 50%. Centering is kind of hard to see with that Tanto tip. It's not quite symmetrical, but the blade's perfectly centered. Very free, very smooth. It'll actually get freer as Josh uses it, but it's amazingly smooth. I didn't have to take much material off these washers. Just basically scuffed them to make sure I cleaned them up. And then brought them to a pretty high polish on the strap. Installed some nice fresh fluorinated grease and put it back together. Boy, did it come out nice. Merry Christmas to you, Josh, or happy birthday, as the case may be. Nice little sneak peek for you before she arrives. Hope you guys enjoyed looking at it. I sure enjoyed working on it. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, the Word and Josh's Tanto Sebenza are sharp. Have a good night, guys.